Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Diego Castro. Lava flow from Mayon Volcano Summit crater reaches an approximate distance of 800 to 1,000 meters downslope of the Miisi and Bongagiles. PHIVOX releases most recent photos of the lava flow as of June 12 at 10:56 p.m. and earlier today past midnight. Over the last 24 hours, 21 volcanic events were recorded in Mayon, as well as 260 rockfall events and 3 pyroclastic density currency events. For now, there is still an increasing chance of the alert level over the volcano being raised from 3 to 4. But despite this, PHIVOX resident volcanologist Paul Alanis tells News 5 that they have yet to see signs of a looming explosive eruption. He adds that Mayon spewing lava could also be a good sign.
In a way po, magandang sign yan dahil yun nga, tama kayo, nare-relieve yung pressure. And at the same time naman po, itong paglabas ng lava flow is very little risk sa ating, at least sa ating mga tao dahil at the moment, unang-una, napakataas pa po nung dulo nung lava flow. Sa ngayon, very low risk po yung lava flow.
Due to the increasing unrest, the Albay LGU extends Mayon's danger zone to the 7-kilometer radius. Residents within 7 kilometers from Mayon are placed under preparedness status and are called to evacuate. Over 13,800 individuals are currently in evacuation centers. But with the extension of the danger zone, Albay Governor Grex Lagman expects this number to climb by half. Lagman assures affected residents that they are working on addressing issues in the evacuation centers.
Meron ako instructions that the province should have a desk, a tent in all evacuation centers so that we can respond accordingly sa lahat ng mga pagkukulang sa loob po ng mga evacuation centers. May mga iba ring mga evacuation centers na walang kuryente. So we have to address that problems immediately.
President Marcos's first Independence Day celebration as president was marred by light rains at Luneta and the nearby Quirino Grandstand. Despite the inclement weather, Marcos pushed through with the wreath-laying and flag-raising activities at the Rizal National Monument. The Independence Rites finished with a socio-civic parade that lasted for over an hour. This was participated in by various government agencies and local government units in Metro Manila. In his speech, Marcos said the Philippines will never again be subservient to any external force and reiterated the importance of addressing unfreedoms hounding Filipinos today.
It is said that there are manifold unfreedoms prevailing in society that stand in the way of human development. These are the corrosive political and social conditions that make the nation not as free as we would like to profess and to believe, such as poverty, inadequate economic opportunities, disabling rather than enabling living conditions, inequality, and apathy.
Meanwhile, House Speaker Martin Romualdez distances himself from the apparent rift between him and Vice President Sara Duterte. While Romualdez was leading Independence Day celebrations in Caloocan, the House speakers repeatedly refused to comment on recent statements issued by the Vice President.
Message po kay VP Sara, sir.
Recall that last week, Duterte said Romualdez had nothing to do with her decision to run for Vice President. She said this in response to a comment made by Representative Elpidio Barzaga, saying that Romualdez tremendously helped in pushing for her vice presidential bid. Duterte is currently in Brunei as part of her mandate as president of the Southeast Asian Ministers of Education Organization. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. 2028 is still years ahead, but one polling firm has already started listing down potential bets. In a survey conducted by the social weather stations, Vice President Sara Duterte emerged as the top choice to succeed President Bongbong Marcos in 2028. Coming in at a far second is Senator Raffy Tulfo and former Vice President Leni Robredo. The commission survey was conducted last April with 1,200 respondents. It also tallied the most preferred candidates for senator. Topping the survey is boxing legend and former Senator Manny Pacquiao, followed by Senator Bong Revilla and former Senate President Tito Soto. Also in the top 5 are Senator Bongo and former Senate President and business tycoon Manny Villar. Incumbent Senators Bato de la Rosa and Amy Marcos also made it to the survey's top 12, along with former DSWD Secretary Erwin Tulfo. Rounding up the top 12 preferred senators are former President Rodrigo Duterte, former Senator Ping Lacson, and Senator Pia Cayetano. Heads up, motorists! Filling up your tanks may leave your wallets a bit lighter as oil companies implement increases in fuel prices today. Diesel prices are set to climb by 1 peso and 40 centavos per liter, effective today, June 13. Gasoline, on the other hand, will see an increase of 1 peso and 20 centavos per liter, while kerosene will be pricier by 1 peso and 30 centavos per liter. The Energy Department attributes the price increase to Saudi Arabia's decision to cut its oil production starting July. The agency adds that it is unsure when oil prices will go down, citing the ongoing impact of the war in Ukraine, as well as limited supplies. Coldplay will soon be able to listen as the Filipino crowd would sing, with the band set to return to Manila next year. Live Nation PH announced that the band will be making a stop at the Philippine Arena on January 19 for their Music of the Spheres tour. In its Instagram post, Live Nation calls on fans to get ready for a, quote, Technicolor spectacle at the arena. The band last played in Manila in 2017 for their A Head Full of Dreams tour. And that's it for this hour. Join us again at 7:45 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News, all sides, all the time.